Assalamualaikum guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Frogs Code and Tech. Today in this class we will learn about class methods in O. Methods are functions that belongs to the class. There is a way to define function that belongs to a class inside class definition. In this method, it says function that belong to a class. We will create a function in a public statement that belongs to a class, and there is a function that belongs to a class inside class definition. It's in the method we will call it inside class method, inside class definition. Note, you will access methods just like you access attributes by creating an object of the class and using the dot syntax. When we when we access attribute like int float and char, we will we will create a dot after the object of the class, then it will access constructors. A constructor, first of all we have to see the example of the class methods, then we will go on to the constructors. There's a compiler -c++. I have written an example of this class methods. I have to show you, and after that I will teach you constructors. So here is the first example of a class method. First of all, I have used hash include iOS string using names plus std, and then my class. I have created my class, okay, function, my class function. Then I have declared public statement like access specifier, and then white channel method function. This is called the method function I have created in a function. Then I have printed blocks code and tag in cout out condition. Then I have made blocks of this code, and then I have created int main white, the main function, and then my class, my object. I have declared my object, then my object, then I have written my object. It will be printed YT channel by creating a dot between my object and the YT channel. So I have been made a function. Then I am going to run this function, compile and run. It will give you the answer procs code and tag. There is a procs code and the tag in the console. This is a method class. You have to follow this function you have to follow this syntax. And going upon, we are going to teach you about constructors. Constructors parameters. Constructors can also take parameters just like regular functions, which can be useful for setting initial values for attributes. Constructors are parameters. The following class have brand, model, and year attributes, and a constructor with different parameters. Inside the constructor, we set the attributes equal to the constructor parameters. Brand is equal to x is assigned to x, comma, etc. When we call the constructor by creating an object of the class, we pass parameters to the constructor which will set the value of the corresponding attributes to the set. This will be cleared in the example I have written. Constructor and parameters will be very easy. You will see. I have written an example of constructors and parameters in the dev C++, where I have to make you understand about all the topic. So I am going to share you about constructors and parameters. As include iOS string using names plus std. This is the example of constructors and parameters. Here I have created a constructor YT channel, class YT channel. I have created a function. Then I have created a public specifier. Then YT channel block, YT channel white. Then I created a block. This is the constructor. Then I created a block. I have to print blocks code intake. Then I have to block this statement. Then int main white. After that, I have created a block YT channel my object. Create an object of my class. This will call the constructor. This is the constructor, and this will call the constructor. This statement will call the constructor. This is the constructor. Okay. Then I am going to run this program. It will run very easily and very perfectly. Brock's code and tag. It has been printed. So we are going to next example. We are going to next example, which I have written. Here is a hash include iOS string using names plus std and class car. I have created a class car. Then I have created a public access specifier. Then I give three attributes to this function. String brand, I have to I have to give the brand of car. String model, I have to create the model of the car. Int year, I have to create the in year of the I have give the year of the car that car has been created in the year. Car string x string y int z. Okay, this is the constructor with parameter. I have created a constructor with parameter like I have give the function x, y, and z. Brand assigned to x, model assigned to y, year assigned to z. Then I have to declare these values int main. After that, I have created a block. Create car objects and call the constructor with different values. I have to create the car object with different values like brand, model, and a year. Car object 1 BMW X5 1 1999. The brand of the car is BMW. The model of the car is X5. The year of the car is a 1999. Second car object 2. The brand of the car is Ford. The model of the car is Mustang. The year of the car is 1969 that has created. So print values, I have to print these values in a function cout condition. Cout car object dot brand will be printed. Then I make a slash. Then car object one dot model, it will print a model. Then car object dot year, it will print the year. Then backslash n, it will create a new line for a new car. So I have to run this program for your satisfaction. The program will run out, and here is result. BMW X5 1999, Ford Mustang 1969. So you have to follow this syntax and create new examples and show me in the description. I will guide you after after your homework. So there is constructors, parameters, and the class method in this class 15. You have to follow these guides, follow these steps, and in the next class, I will teach you many more things about OOP C++. Okay, thank you guys. If you are interested, keep subscribing my YouTube channel and give thumbs